It's the key. It's the key. It's the key. King Zuki. It's that creep. It's that creep. It's that creep. King Zuki. And if you don't mind, we caught up in a moment of time. Going back for your mind. King Zuki say we in the city of Janesville, an old Ward 4th historic district. And I want to shout out the new artificial intelligence district. But we want to also shout out Liberty Tax. As we know, it's tax season. As Zoo say, we want to shout out all the men who coming up with the most spectacular schemes to rob and steal all the woman's monies because they want to inherit the tax. You know, we talk about the ones that buy you flowers. We talk about the ones that romance. We talking about what the boys that just won't stop coming up with these inventions to trick these women called women's, you know, female, the real kind, out their money. We got all kind of people trying to be nice to inherit tax money. Shout out to Liberty Tax as we shouting out taxes and all the options. Virtual tax prep in person. Artificial intelligence tax prep online through the programming system that they created. And if you owe back taxes to the IRS, Liberty Tax, they can help. We want to shout out ours operation. Want to shout out this. You don't mind. We putting on for Liberty Tax in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America. Is King Zoo. He say he has created a show. It does something to the humans, the rich ones, the poor ones, the middle class, everybody. They just cannot understand what has happened. As he say, he was working. He got a $50 million school. And the people, they just wasn't going to like the things he had to say. We want to shout out Home Street. Want to shout out Center Avenue. Want to shout out Romans, all the construction going on. Want to shout out the train. Want to shout out Gordon Flesh Company. Want to shout out Your Kingdom Company because you said you wanted a company. And then you met Zookeeper. He hit you with the razzle. He hit you with the dazzle. And now we in this thing called Photo Enforcement Business District Area Code. People have never understood. And then we got the likes of this man named Chief Judge James D. Peters. He want to know what Chief King Zoo, as we sit at the chief table, gonna come up with for Liberty Tax. As we know, nobody under the First Amendment, as we exercise our right to report government affairs, where government people transfer business monies in the name of government under IRS tax codes, any 10,000 interchangeable applicable code notated to the city, and the programs that the humans had put together collectively in the communities to edify business taxable by state and federal governments. We want to do this for Liberty Tax only. If you're a fan of the show, you don't understand taxes, you have not filed for taxes, and we want to figure out if child tax credit really is something Trump administration say he coming after. As they say they want to eliminate tax. Want to shout out Liberty Tax. You can go ask them this question. You know, the people in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, have never seen the likes of a man named Zuki. He say blood got thrown in his eye, lines got crossed, but that don't mean nothing. He got a shout out. You know, it's little brother Lamont's birthday. We got things going on behind the scenes and the skillet hot. We want to see how God gonna let this thing turn out. A lot of people interested in that situation. Want to shout out meet his birthday. Want to shout out the funeral. Want to shout out all the things that we know going on in the 26 lawsuits where Zookeeper say he wanted the most money with a human imagination as we study tax codes and taxes applicable to state and city business. No, through a program they created. Community, church, and corporation, LLC, sole proprietorship, any business that was ever business, say they wanted business and they wanted to edify and help the people because God gave them the strength and the courage to start a business when the people said there was funds there and when there was no funds there. We want to shout all this out. We want to shout out the Valentine's Day we didn't get to do. And we want to shout out that February 7th, 2025 deadline. We notate deadlines justify punitive sanctions. Want to shout out the bleach attack that occurred. Want to shout out all the injuries that we need to get to the bottom of. Ophthalmology, optometric, all our doctors. We want to shout out Liberty Tax as they work for you to do your taxes. If you don't know nothing about taxes. And let's get in it. The skillet hot. With $1 million in it. We want to shout out Powerade. You know, and these people have not sponsored Zookeeper, but he say, you know, one day they going to hear a show and come so addicted that they not going to be able to refuse to hear him speak. And as we think about speaking, no public visits for tax codes and tax people, accountants and payroll clerks and governmental employees who understand taxes. We want to understand did they put the most money they could behind proposing to get your attention and solicit business. Enough illustration to generate the most opportunity to help you with your taxes. It's a Zookeeper. We're in the city of Janesville. The people have, you know, seen the new material. And the new material has not allowed him to show in real-time videos because they got stuck, see, in the new symbolism. And the new, want to shout out Pepsi, want to shout out Melton, Truck Lines, and shout out to Pepsi. And shout out to you, Zookeeper. And he say we got a DTS Cadillac at Romans. It's for sale. The phone number there, but how much money the people want just ain't there. You know, a best offer ain't there. No offer is there. So wanna shout out wholesalers business as well. You know, we got some material we done. We just ain't got enough time to load. Want to shout out everybody moving, grooving in the city of Janesville who got the file taxes and who worked hard this year. And they waiting on their return. This is Zookeeper. Good night,